On Saturday, January 24, 2026, the White House held an exclusive, invitation-only screening of Melania, a new documentary about First Lady Melania Trump. Organized by the First Lady herself, the event took place in a temporary theater set up in the East Room, transforming one of the nation's most iconic spaces into a private cinema. The screening marked a rare convergence of Hollywood, politics, and celebrity, with attendees representing multiple worlds, from entertainment and sports to tech and royalty. Star-studded guest list. The guest list was impressive, featuring roughly 70 VIPs, including Brett Ratner, the director making a highly anticipated return to filmmaking; Mike Tyson, former heavyweight boxing champion and longtime Trump family friend; tech executives such as Tim Cook and Andy Jassy; Queen Rania of Jordan, adding international prestige; Ellen von Unwert, the photographer behind the film's promotional images; Tony Robbins, motivational speaker and author; CEOs and leaders from major corporations; members of the Trump family, including Barron Trump. The diverse mix of political figures, business leaders, celebrities, and royalty highlighted the event's significance as a cultural moment. Movie camera. What the documentary covers. Melania chronicles the first 20 days of 2025, spotlighting the period surrounding Donald Trump's return to Washington and his second inauguration. The film includes behind-the-scenes glimpses of Melania's diplomatic and public duties, fashion choices, personal moments, and interactions with the Secret Service. The production reportedly cost $40 million, with an additional $35 million allocated to marketing and distribution. The documentary is scheduled for a theatrical release on January 30, 2026, with a formal premiere at a prominent performing arts venue. Person. Briefcase. Brett Ratner's involvement. Brett Ratner, a controversial figure whose career was impacted by sexual misconduct allegations, directed the documentary. His involvement has sparked conversation about Hollywood's willingness to re-embrace previously disgraced filmmakers. For Ratner, the project represents a high-profile comeback, further heightening public interest in the screening. Calendar. Timing and context. The screening's timing was notable. On the night of the event, a major snowstorm swept Washington, D.C., and nationwide concerns, including civil unrest and social issues, dominated the news. Critics argued that hosting a lavish screening during such a period could appear out of touch. Supporters, however, defended the event as a historic celebration of storytelling and a personal glimpse into the First Lady's life. Popcorn. The screening experience. The event was designed to be lavish and memorable. Guests received custom popcorn boxes, collectible tickets, and themed cookies. A temporary high-end theater setup transformed the East Room into a private cinema. A military band performed live, including an original composition titled Melania's Waltz. The attention to detail underscored the organizers' goal of blending glamour, culture, and politics in a single evening. Fire. Reactions. Public reaction was mixed. Critics argued that the event highlighted a disconnect from urgent national concerns. Supporters praised it as an innovative mix of political storytelling and celebrity culture. Regardless of opinion, the screening demonstrated the White House's potential as a venue for cultural events and media-driven moments. Pushpin. Cultural significance. The Melania screening illustrates how modern political figures leverage documentaries and high-profile media events to shape public perception. It represents a unique intersection of celebrity, politics, and culture, and will likely be remembered as a defining moment in 2026, blending glamour with governance.